Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to Shares Corner. And today, as you can see on the background, the second CBT test, the second closed beta test of Astellia Online, an MMO I had already covered before with an 8-hour stream, has begun. And several stuffs have been implemented. Some of the key feature I would say of this CBT test is to check out the PvP side of the game and several other things in the meanwhile. So welcome back to another video of Astellia Online. This game that is recently gone in the beta testing has quite a few people, including me, a bit more expected to how this company as well as the entire environment will handle this game. To be honest, we know there aren't really that many good MMOs out there. You can say Final Fantasy 14 is a good MMO. I know not every part of these MMOs that I'm saying are really good. Some of them have bad features or other features that tend to not be liked that much. This game will probably have something like that as well, but that does not mean that we should not try it out or that it is a bad game. So during these beta tests, we are trying out the game. We are telling the developers, not just me, but rather the entire community that has been testing out during that beta test, they are giving feedbacks about what we like and what we do not like about the problems. A major, or rather, I don't know if it's a major or a minor problem, but what I have seen is that when I first start the game, as you know, for this beta test, we had to delete the closed beta 1 client and re-download and install the client again in order to minimize the possible corruption for all the files due to the extra files that have been added on the CBT test 2 or so on, as the official reason stated. I'm not someone who is into this kind of thing, so I cannot tell how much of it is valid or not. That's not our issue at all. It's fine. It's another beta test. It's fine to download everything. Not that it took too much time. In fact, everything went quite smooth and nothing really got stuck. That's a good point. It's a plus point on you. The problem is that after installing the client, click on start and it takes a long time to load. For the first time only. That's the issue I faced, and I faced this on the CBT 1 as well. And since this is persisting on CBT 2, I'll again send a letter about this, rather a feedback about this to their designated channel. Uh, that when I first start the game for the first time only, the game stuck. I mean, it doesn't really load. It kind of crashes or goes into somewhere between a crash and between a load. It doesn't respond at all for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. But it's on the first time, and just I cancel it out and restart again. No problem. It's all good. I don't know what's the reason for that, but or this I to me is a problem definitely. So I'll be sending a feedback about this as well. If there's any problem, I hope they will fix it. As I have seen that apparently they are listening to the feedbacks and doing some changes and all. The impact of those changes, though, we'll be watching in the upcoming tests as well as the main game when it launches. So, as you can see, as similar as before in the CBT1 test, the servers are situated on NA. The entire world's population are playing on the NA servers in order to check the server stability and everything as all the same. But there will be Euro-based servers when the game launches. So let's head in NA Braga the server we had used before. Of course, those characters will be wiped, but yeah. So alright, so let's create a character. By the way, it was a music is a bit too loud. Alright, nice, fine. So as before, warrior, archer, assassin, scholar and mage. We had played mage before, therefore this time we'll be playing as an assassin. In the upcoming CBT, and if there will be OBG tests, I'll be playing the rest warrior, archer as well as the scholar, because I want to play every class and get a feel of how they work, what's their playstyle, what's the difference between one class and another, how all the classes feel like, and so on. So as usual, assassin is your, its higher class is a Nightblade, Phantom, and Avenger. 3 advanced class info, and we probably won't be able to test the advanced classes now, because that was something that the class evolution was probably something that is designated to go on when it launches. I don't know if they will release it in the OBG tests. I don't know. None of us know. So let's just go and test the main class. So control difficulty of 5-star, the highest control difficulty of the game. Alright. So gender change is still not implemented, but they have been saying from day 1 that it will be implemented per launch, so we won't be taking any problem about that. Okay, let's choose
nice to meet you.
Alright, let's take the outfits. Outfit transitions taking a little bit of like stop then clone. I don't know if it's because my hardware, it shouldn't happen. I don't know, my hardware is not even that easy yet, so yeah. But alright. Ooh, I love this outfit. Love this. This one is also good. Both of them. But for now, let's do the customization. For the face presets, we have this. Okay, interesting. For anyone who plays BNS, Blair and Soul, male Yura, there you go. Lol. I don't like that sort of hairstyle. That not my thing. Right, someone of my color, but yeah. Yeah. Alright. So I don't like this kind of hairstyle in a different way. I generally don't choose this, but yeah. For some reason I'm liking this. Alright, let's check a Brody preset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's choose a medium giant. Why don't we? Alright, I'll take this one, there's no problem about that. Skin tone's fine. Velocity, intensities, whatever. Wrinkle I don't really like, but yeah. Face shape is I'll use this one. I like this one rather than this one. Yeah, I like this one better. There's a semi-elvish kind of hair is, or as yeah. but I'll be changing the hair color. This crimson color is something I really like for the hair. Love this color. Facial hair, just let it go. So hair accessories, so yeah. Eyebrow color, it'll be matching this one, so yep, there we go. Eyelash color, I don't really have eyelashes, but yeah. For eyes, eye shape. Interesting. A little bit down, which I do not like. This looks nice. The eye though with this green tone is something I like, so I will not be changing this. I really like how the green tone is. Love this. Nose, I'm not gonna touch the nose. I really mess up the nose, so no. Mouth. I don't know if it's just me, but this not smile mouth looks better on this face for some reason. I think this one's fine. Here I'm not gonna touch. Nope, nope, nope. Miscellaneous. Let's just not. Should we? To be honest, it changes the aesthetics. To be honest, see, it changes the aesthetic of. Joker, thank you. This one is, oh, rather it will look good for a woman, but the hell are these? Alright, that's fine. That's enough. I'm not a Shaolin monk, thank you. Alright, that's enough. Let's see. Nah, that's enough. That's better. Alright. Onto the details, I will not change anything. I rather like how this went on, so yeah. Hey, come on, go, get out, out. Yeah, it's better. So let's show the helmet. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. These ones, there's not much, but this is still a bit like night-ish, but this one, ooh, just the feel of this, the glowing eyes on that helmet's face, just so matches, just matches. Alright, then album, save. Alright. Set appearance, my name of course. Alright, let's begin. And just here I want to point out that for now until level 16 we have to play the game, like the tutorials and everything that we did on CBT 1, you have to do it. After level 16 we can talk to NPC Stella on the main city. For the name of the main city was what was that? Mayville or Frel village? No, they're not main city, but yeah. So Mayville or Frel village. We have to go there and talk to NPC Shella, and she'll boost us up to level 50, give us gears and whatever and what not is needed. So until then, to level 16 we have to play it. Yes, sadly, but we have to play it. So bear with me, just take a look at how the mechanics is of the assassin class, as you had seen me before playing the mage. And I kind of want to see how the resource consumption is. Did they change anything? Did they made it lower? Did they made it higher? I want to see how the changes are on the resource consumption. Alright. I'll be skipping the storyline here. I mean the cutscenes and everything, because we had already seen all of these things on CBT 1 and they are not gonna change. Therefore I'll be skipping the entire cutscene and everything here, just the story. I'll be skipping the dialogues as well and fast forward everything so that we can finish this off as fast as possible and actually take a look at the main big changes and the PvP. So I am kind of concerned at how a player and an Astellia, this combination will affect on the PvP side of the things. So I kind of want to see how they do this and what sort of imbalances are there, because only by finding the imbalances can we report them and hope they will change it. So let's begin, as long as the loading screens are out. Also, when we boost a character to level 50, there's a catch here that from the day you boost it up to 7 days you can use it. After that, the character is deleted. Therefore, yeah. Alright, as usual I'll be skipping up all these dialogues and everything.
You're awake? Let's get some training in.
Press the movement keys W, A, S, D, or click
Okay,
on the
I'm
ground
lagging a
to move.
bit, but yeah, that's fine. I just loaded in. It always happens to me that when I load into a zone, it happens. It's probably because my graphic settings is a bit too high, but yeah. Let's see if I can change the graphic setting to a little bit low. All of these are quite on high, so let's just change it. Background detail, everything, let's change it. What's shadow quality? This can go the lowest, unlike actually, let's put everything on other than the shadow quality. Yeah, let's see after that how it goes on. Alright, so our training ground, was it? Which was, yeah, I was going to the wrong direction. Okay, so double tapping this dodge skill apparently.
Did you not bring
Yeah.
your weapon? Okay then, just use the ones here.
To obtain your gear, you must click on the gear stand.
Which you can also
Press
do by
I, or click the
doing the
inventory
F button
in the bottom menu.
action.
Click on the gear and you press I.
Come, let's do a little warm-up.
Press the same movement key twice in rapid succession. This will cause you to roll. Now try.
Are you all warmed up? And let's get started for real.
Click on a target to lock onto it. Lock onto the marked target now. If the target is an enemy,
Very good. Now try a stronger attack.
new skills can be registered into assign a skill by dragging the skill window onto the desired skills. Press A again, or click the X at the top right of the skill window. Now attack the target using your newly assigned skill.
Good work. And the next training is...
Do it with me,
Huh?
Soviet! Do it with me first, Soviet!
You can't train in this state. Go to the barn and bring me a new scarecrow.
Make you a new skill.
Hey.
Yeah, I know.
That little... I will teach her a lesson.
Alright, let's move on.
Look at that smoke. Something must have happened at the village.
No. Did they find this place?
This is bad. Please hurry and find Faith.
Something happened at the village. You can ride a mount to move faster. Find a mount in the stable and double-click it. Obtained a horse. Press right-click the horse in the Consumables and Mounts tab to ride on it. Press I again. Click on a quest objective in the quest tracker to automatically move to the quest's target location. Use the auto move feature to go to the quest area.
Actually, do we have fishing in this game? I'd love to fish actually in all these clear waters and all. Just the one cutscene I won't skip. This cutscene.
We're currently investigating the situation.
Only this cutscene I would not.
Brother!
Yeah, it's brother and sister. That magic circle was something I'd love to see.
My name is Rota, an Estelle of the clockwork that turns the wheel of fortune. I'm here to inform the successor of stars. Shining through darkness, it's time to awaken. Master, it is now time for your awakening.
This is the only part I cannot skip. I love this magic circle in that. Looks so great. Looks so
Estelles
great,
that make a
isn't it?
contract with you are registered.
Wait,
In the Estelle, drag the selected Estelle to the Estelle quick slot. Press J again. Having an Estelle summoned will make your battle
Is it
a
time
lot
to work?
easier. Summon the Estelle.
Alright. Interesting. Alright. Okay.
Wow, she's so beautiful. Here we go again, Fatty.
You go to the dimensional gate.
Okay, I'll find here in a minute.
Alright. Let's move on. I'll be skipping the rest of all this cutscene on all the talks, so yeah.
Don't
I
panic.
can't move.
First, we have to find out where the enemies are located. Let me draw their attention. Give me
Rota!
the order.
Rota!
So,
Interesting. I'm just putting the skills now based on their cooldowns. I don't have any idea right now about what.
Are you ready to fight?
Draco, who's my opponent?
Oh, nice.
As long as Stella is
As
alive,
you
the Blind Guardian will never
Whatever happens,
as you found that the Astels you get, on the order of the Astels you get changes depending on your class. You see, I got Draco this time. The other time I got a different Astel. Alright. Skip.
Draco! Rota!
Skip. So we got a single step skill that has a higher cooldown, a double step skill, and a third skill. I don't know what it does. Did read the tooltip. But we will do so. Do not worry about that. We will read the skill tooltip. I just wanted to finish up the tutorial first. Loading screen taking a little bit more time than it did on a CBT 1, I think. But I don't know. Alright. Let's take a look at our tooltip first. So, Shadow Strike is rapidly throws the dagger at the target, inflicts additional damage when attacking from behind, grants 1 edge when attacking from behind the target, can be used to increase combat efficiency. So there is something that you can, there is a backstab kind of thing. There is a this attack we can use while moving, and it costs up to 3 edge. So this attack costs 3 edge. Edge is probably my resource bar or something, or is it something? No, the edge is not resource bar. Resource is still MP, and I don't know why magic points is a resource for assassins. Should at least change the damn name. Maybe edge is something that enhances this skill. Targeted strike, probably.
Is everyone okay?
The one who helped us is the Norden priestess, Sela. Master, you probably saw her power back in Solodius. We have to believe
Did Priestess Sela send you?
we can handle a couple of demons without much problem, but they have a centurion with them. If Urius shows up here, we're as good as dead. Master, we should help with the coastal defense for now. If they take this place, we won't have a second chance.
Alright. So as you saw, that target strike deals a really good amount of damage. Only after you collected some edge or something, I guess. I don't know how you see your edge. Have to check that out later on. This. Actually, yes. Alright, so that's how you change it. It's this, and then you can drag it from here. Generally, as I like to see it here, I generally like to see it here, but sake of this, see how this looks like. Yeah, that's fine. That's better. I like if my health bar is on above my tooltip, because I generally tend to keep my eyes on here. So let's finish this quickly and continue.
We have to stop the Centurion. Why don't you try using the cannons behind you?
Right, where's the cannon? No, there. Cannonballs, right. We have to get the cannonballs. So just now you saw how to change the loadout, which is nothing to actually
Take this.
see,
The
to be
Centurion
honest.
is hit, but it's ineffective. Ordinary cannonballs seem to have no effect. Go find Tyrone.
Alright. Let's go.
Do not fall back. It's all over for the village if this place falls.
Now we have to find the scout.
Are you near?
Destroy
He's
him.
wounded. We must destroy the demon destroyer.
There's another skill that we have, dagger throw, that reduces speed movement. Avenger shares cooldown with fan of knives. Alright. And this is the edge. A stackable resource the gained by using specific skills that can be considered to empire abilities or activate special ability effects. We stacked up to 6 times. Right?
May Norden watch over us.
As long as the barrier is there.
Right. And defeat the mages. And there's Shadow String. Shadow String. That puts a blade stack on
We should be.
the enemies.
More demons are on. The knights can take care of them.
Right, let's move on. Go back. I wonder what's the ping of this. Can we see the ping? Accessibility. So it saved all the previous ones I had. Click both buttons to move. It's not something I really like. Hotkey, that's not what I want. Settings, UI, no. See what you were saying, depth of field, so I have had these ones off. Minimize settings, so we can use that. It's for Avalon, the PvP. Free for all PvP. I'm not
Made it back safely.
want to see what Avalon is like.
Master, look,
Let's move on. So Shadow String attacks it with a bleed. That's good. The attack that uses edge, I want to put it at end. Other than it's all it did show in the, or maybe it did not. I kind of forgot. I'm not sure about that, to be honest.
Flying dagger.
A little bit.
Flying dagger.
Slow again. Control 1. Hello?
Aren't you going to help?
Yes. Great. Keep missing like that. I'll do great. So we need to go up here. This is this functionary thing over there. Right. This is done here. Let's go to the other place. In case anyone wants to actually see the storyline or anything, I would love if you guys actually go and check the previous video of Astellia Online, the for CBTS video. Although I didn't cover up the entire storyline, of course, definitely I wouldn't, because then what's the point of us actually playing when we are, I know the storyline may not be a major attraction for many MMO players, unless it's players like us who play Elder Scrolls Online, or rather who love playing Elder Scrolls Online or Final Fantasy 14, because we love the story there. But many players I have seen who do not actually care that much about the story in MMOs or MMOs in general. They would rather want better actions, and all those other stuffs. So if you guys want to see the storyline, please refer to my main video. I'll be linking it in the description below. And also the fact that this see the if I actually had finished the storyline on the first CBT test, at least up to the point they permitted, there wouldn't be anything left us to discover in terms of the story part in when it launches, unless they add more story content there. So let's just not do that, and rather enjoy the other parts of the game that we can test instead of the story. That is something I really like. So yeah. Also we need to go somewhere, I believe. Here to Stella or Sella. How do you call
It's time to leave now.
it? Yeah.
Master, the wheel of fortune has begun to turn. The raid on Selodius was only the beginning. Yuria, the Centurion, and there's much more. We need to become stronger, to rescue Faye, and to take control of our fate. The power of Astellian is that of the stars. Stars do not shine by themselves. They gather together and reflect each other's light. Let's go, Master. There are many Estelles who will lend you their aid. Their power is drawn from the constellations.
Now question is, will there be Estelles who will how to say, who will be our enemies? I kind of want to know that. By the way, yes, this is something I actually wanted to show you guys. This will be the NPC whom we need to talk when we get to. Right, so this is something I wanted to show you guys. Cash shop is up and running. So This is the base beta part of the cash shop. Do this. Right. And we'll see what sort of things we can get in the cash shop. So as you can see on the left side, there's a special tab under which there's a recommendation, subscription and CBT tool currency, which we got on here. Now what is subscription? What does it do? Has a 20% increase on experience as well as a stealth experience for both players. I mean 20% increase on both the experience gaining on both players and NPCs. 30% decrease of dungeon ticket recharge time. I think we all had saw this coming, that this dungeon ticket recharge time that takes a certain amount of time to recharge per ticket, which you have only 20 at max at the time when all the recharges are done. So I guess we all had seen this coming, that there will be something that will be based on this. Increase of max dungeon tickets plus 4, again something we had already seen coming. 15% Zender bonus. Zender is probably the in-game currency, maybe, I'm not sure about what Zender is. Actually I kind of forgot, I believe I had read that, but I kind of forgot what Zender is. So it may be even a PvP currency or anything. I kind of forgot what Zender is. I'll look it up later on. So it's the same thing, just for different days. So purchasing either of them will not like give you some powerful weapons or anything. So I don't know whether like should buy them or not. If you are like me and just want a steady pace of playing, then that's fine and you don't really need this. But if you're someone who just loves grinding or who just wants to keep dungeoning and dungeoning, maybe this is something you need, because it gives +4 more and stuff. But I don't think it will worth it, depending on what's the I kind of want to know what's the currency that they will charge at getting this what do you call this gems. How much money they will charge for you to recharge this. I think it depends on that. So I want to see that first before saying anything about whether you would buy this or not. For me personally, never. I do not really like this sort of things because I don't really need them ever. I like playing at a steady pace and all. But maybe there will definitely be people who will buy this. Is it necessary? I don't know yet. Maybe it is, maybe it is not, depends on what you want to focus on and the amount of time you had on your hand at a specific day. That as well. Recommended is a stealth skin, costume bundle and Norden's paper. Gem shop. Let's take a look at the gem shop. Consumable. Tier 1 beeswax token, heroic. Can use on items that have 0 rebinding attempts available. So you can change a bound item to unbound, but only for heroic grade or lower. Same. So I think this item will allow us to convert any bind item to unbind item and sell them to auction house or any place that will be the marketplace or so on. Plus resurrection scroll. So you can use this scroll to resurrect yourself or any other character. Alright. I don't think any of these two has any impact on the so-called true game like pay to win thing. I don't think these affect the pay to win scenario at all. But for if I don't know how much items will be bound, what kind of items will be unbound. Like if the majority of the items of this game are bound, then definitely there is a problem here. But to say about that more, I think other YouTubers or maybe streamers who have been too much into this game right now can probably say better than me. But I would rather want to see how the things go on at this point and then see whether this item will be that much needed or not. Otherwise, let's just like see how it goes. Still don't know where there will be an auction house or a marketplace or something. So I kind of want, and the drops that comes from a dungeon or something, like on a party dungeon. I didn't did party dungeons on the CBT one. I didn't have the time to. You guys would already know my packed up schedules and all, so kind of that as well. Let's see costume special. So there are the costumes like this. I will not be buying any costume until I get to level 60. I mean level 50, sorry. Pressing the purchase will probably buy the costume. But these are okay. Cool. 5 pages for 5 male, female. 5 pages for 5 classes or something. That's how they categorize this probably. But I can see some of these outfits are definitely very good looking, and they do not have any stat point or anything. There was a problem on the CBT one that outfit actually had a stat point, so they changed that, of course, because the outfits will never have a stat point. They are not meant to give you any advantage. So there's a dagger. For me, there's a different type of let me show you all the weapons. These are warrior types. Let's categorize. So these are the warrior weapons. I'll see if I can actually show you guys on a bigger screen. Yeah, there we go. Looks great. Not my style. Okay. I rather like this Lucky Pet sword. Cross sword. This one also interesting, not bad. There's a probably reskin. Reskin. This is the reskin of this one. Actually, Lucky Pet sword type C is the same. You can see it's the all type sword type A, type B, type C. So whatever matches with your outfit and all the aesthetics. For assassin, Jobin dagger, type A, type B, type C. I like this one. Tower dagger, Troy, type A, type B, type C. And finally the Sarsa daggers. I like this one and this one. These are the two that I like. Let's check out the other classes. Archer. So your quiver's color also changes depending on your weapon color. Weapon skin actually. See. 2 and 3. I like this one. Butterfly staff. This one's a fun one. There's a jelly or some sort of something top of it. Right. That's when I take the scholar. So there's a long staff, so I don't think there's too much to say about scholar ones. There isn't really too much of a detail on these. How much detail can you give them the stuff? But I still, yeah, this one's still better. I like this one. The above two types I didn't like. This one I like. Looks nice. Let's take a look at the costumes. Guess not, sadly. I'll show you guys costumes. There's armor costume, right? So we can see. So these are the sets. Actually, these are total sets, and from here you can buy the weapons and armors separately. From what I see. So again, let's take from the warrior. And I'll be taking a little bit time to actually check all these outfits up here. So if you guys, I believe you will all be interested in this, and I also love outfits, so yeah. So there's a maximum zoom I can do, and there's the minimum zoom I can do. So ancient soldier type outfit. This looks like a warden of some prison or something, and this looks. This three outfits show three different type of empires. I believe I can actually say, like, they three different type of rulers, believe, or rather three different type of activities that person can be. This can be a soldier. This is like how to say it, those who do all the back end dirty works, and this is the protector of the emperor or something like that. I love this system. So there is Knight Commander, Imperial Knight Head, and Secret Ops Knight Head. See? Army Knight Head, Imperial Knight Head, and Special Ops Knight Head. Or the Knight, cannot be head, it can be just Knight. This is soldier, this is Knight, and actually this is soldier, this is Knight, and this is probably general, whatever. See? Beautifully done, I would say. Beautifully done. I'd love to wear this sort of armors. Beautifully done. A plus on this. Let's see what assassins are. Okay. This one looks better in my opinion. I don't like this one. Like, this one is a little bit too brownish for me. Okay. This one looks good, very good. This, okay, I like this one. This one is also another different kind of, the black and white contrast is really good. Okay. I like this black, and whatever they have done, this black with everything, they look really good. The brown ones, they don't look pleasing to my eyes, but that's my opinion. I know that there will be people who definitely love that. I just tend to like more of these sort of outfits, dark bluish, darkish contrast with white or another color. I kinda like that sort of outfits. Let's check out Archer outfit, shall we? Notice her legs as an archer. Okay, great. As always, female outfits are always betterly done than male outfits, but that's depends. I think all the male outfits we saw in this game are quite well made, but yeah, female outfits are on a different level, especially you guys can see why. These outfits suit this character that is being shown. Every single one of them bring a different kind of charm in everyone. Isn't this a bit too much, bro? What is left for you to see? Is it really good for an archer to be like this? Who knows? Check the mage. Little Miss Lolly. Alright. Let's spin all these. Okay. This character reminds me not just this character, but rather this body type reminds me of so much of Namika, the NPC from Revelation Online. This is better. I love this outfit. Suits so much. These two, this one also. This one I cannot really say, but I like this too. This two suits so much. Love this too. And finally, the scholar. Let's take a look. Okay. Alright, a scholar looking. This book, good. Scholars are definitely needed with their book. Not bad. Alright. Nicely made. Nicely made. And nice details, I'd say. If I could zoom in and show you the intricate details here. Well, not all parts, but there are definitely some good details here. Not just these armor, especially the warrior armors. I really like the level of details on those. Alright. Now it's time for the Astellia skins. Rota. That's a normal skin for this. It's a rare. Heroic. Then this is a Virgo. Every Astellia has 3 type of skins, which is normal. Second one is a rare. Last one is heroic skin. I believe this belongs to the Astellia's grade actually, rather than skin, but I am not sure. But if it is, then I do not really like the fact that they are giving the rare and heroic levels of astral skins to people who may not have it. But if it is not in this case, then go ahead. But I cannot really think of what reason this sort of rare and heroic names are done here. Maybe it is, maybe it is not. I wonder. Terrestrial skins are really not what I am worried about. Okay. Good. What an Estelle. Really? What an Estelle. A damn crow. Is there a crow constellation on the sky? The site looks good though. Some of the Estelles are really created very, very well. Their level of details are something I really love. Especially the humanoid Estelles. The best. Rodent torture. Ooh, nice. Wow. The wing changed and the head changed. Now she looks like a. This our crybaby Piscus or Pixus. I'll call her. I call it Piscus. Finally. Charm of a goldfish. Lol. Papilla. Papilia. In case you might not know, but Papilia actually means the. Well, I think that's the English of. No, that's actually, I think, Latin of butterfly. Papilia, Papilion, or something like that. Not quite sure, but I believe actually it means butterfly. See? Nice. Beautiful and intelligent Kitsune. Kitsune is a fox. I mean, Kitsune means fox in Japanese. Three-tailed Kitsune. For those who watch animes, I believe you have a name for those. And there's a nine-tail. Emerald Aquarius. I don't know what that is in her hand. She looks like a gene from a lamp, but in this case it's a flower vase or something like that. Super, yeah, there's the Estelle whose songs can kill people. Estelle of Lute. But the skins are very good detail. Apple sent Ursa. So Ursa major or Ursa minor, I wonder. But good thought of making him a teddy bear rather than a vicious looking Teddy Estelle. Okay, so these are fox. He's too fat, by the way. Fat man. Alright. Tioka. She an engineer Estelle or something? White Dragon Draco. Nice. I have normal Draco, so this is the skin of Draco, White Dragon. You see the rear. Alright. And this. I love this skin. Might as well buy it later on. We'll see. There are many Astels actually, as I had already said. I only covered one page of the Astels before. There's a Scorpio with a stinger on her back. So look at this. Ooh, nice. So this is a Kirin. Kirin is a mythological creature from Chinese mythology. Actually, they have more impact on Chinese mythology. I don't know if they belong to other mythologies as well. But they are, I have only read them on Chinese mythology. They have different parts like unicorns, horn, dragons, this and that. Dragon's body and whatever and everything. Cygnus, black swan Cygnus. So swan, a black swan. Nice, nice looks. This is the ram, the healer. You guys might remember him from my first playthrough. It's the healer, by the way. That's Shaun the sheep there. Lol. You guys got the reference. Alright. Sirius. I think there's a dog. Pincer, Canceria. There's a Kansas the constellation, the crabs. Which one was Sagittarius? I kind of forgot. This Capricorn. Change of Capricorn. Not bad. Yeah. Not that overly detailed or anything. Quite simple. Quite nice. Venomous Serpenus. I don't know what constellation Serpenus belongs to. What zodiac she is. I don't remember any snake zodiac. So yeah. But good to see a Lamia here. Now this is the angry duck who has replaced the angry bird. That was a joke, by the way. Don't go report me to angry birds. Finally, the green tea Uma. Okay. I guess she makes the tea up on her cup and finally mount. Charging Griffin. There is a cash shop mount that is available for assassins as a high speed, so on and so forth. Let's check all the. This is the warrior. Movement speed of 9 meter per second. Regains 40%. 40% of the character's health. Sever Ghast. Intermediate carnivore ghast. Like like T-Rex with a wing or something. Assassin is, you guys already saw, it's a griffin like creature without its wings. For archer, so reindeer like existence. For mage, okay, this is a mage's mount, by the way. Alright, good discrimination there, guys. Thank you. Give me a cat mount. black steel Nemea. This is not exactly a cat, it's a big cat. But yeah, I want a cute cat. So this torches the assassin. Finally, Zender shop. Consumable. Again, these two. Okay, dungeon tickets. So we already expected this as well, that they are going to sell the dungeon tickets for the shop. And see, Ultra Tonic, recharge AP faster. You can also buy the Astral skins for Zender. All skins are there. Is it all skins? I kind of doubt. I think some of the skins are not here. There's only 5. Maybe some of the skins are not here. So won't buy anything right now. Later on. Okay. So that is what the cash shop is right now. That's all there is in the cash shop. Oh, by the way, I bought it. Now where is it? Product vault. Okay. Interesting. Coupon. Alright. Here. A normal. This one is also have a normal movement speed as a normal basic horse. But yeah. I like this one better. But look. And no more horse hoof noise. Alright. So that was the cash shop there, guys. That's the basic cash shop we have right now. Sadly, we cannot give you any more info. I cannot give you any more info right now. We'll see as it goes. What do I do? Ah, alright. And by the way, today it will be not that much of a big session. I actually showed you guys the cash shop today, so I will not play that much today, or rather tonight, because I don't really have time. I've got to do some college related works, and I got some works more to do. But tomorrow we'll be doing the level 50 ascension and checking out the contents and all. This video I am taking today at 30th July of 2019. You guys will be watching it on 31st or later, and on the 31st video you guys will be watching on the 1st of August or later. And tomorrow on the 31st I'll be recording the video for the combat, I mean the PvP combat and all this. So for now, let's just try to finish up all the quests as much as the quest was.
Ugh, it's so hard to sustain all the nights. Multiple children have gone missing. This has to be a serial kidnapping case.
The demons are kidnapping children? Do you think it has something to do with Yuria?
What the heck is happening? Everyone in the village is on edge.
I've been checking the autopath system as well to see if there's any problem with that.
It's still safe inside the village. A kidnapping in a peaceful village like this? It
Damn
has to be the
those
doing of someone
steel-fisted knights.
outside the village.
have to do this crap. People are getting suspicious. Please spare me. I only did what I was told to do.
If related to the kidnapping, it must be investigated, no matter how insignificant it seems. For now, we have to pin our hopes on this.
Alright. Oh, you already bought the thing for the gas shop. See, people are quite enthusiastic about this game. I hope the developers actually do work on our feedbacks and all and make this game a good one. So there's a cooking item. Interesting.
Shadow Sting.
Well equipped as expected.
Right.
They must be getting support from someone. It's faint, but I can hear something. The children must be nearby. Let's look for the children, Master. There might be more kidnapped children. We should head deeper inside, Master.
Flying dagger.
I can sense an Astellia nearby.
Ooh, that was nice. You can actually do that. Nice. Where is it?
Shadow Sting. Flying dagger.
But I think the resource is not depleting that fast as before. So there's some improvements definitely. But I want free movement at the very least. Come on guys. Deliver that to us please. Free movement. And yeah, where's the crybaby?
I'm sorry. No, please spare me. An Estelle? Why is an Estelle held
Shadow Sting.
by heroes? We need to be able to learn something about the kidnapping. Let's save the Estelle first.
Actually, guys, I already showed you the cash shop. Other than that, I'll show you some skins tomorrow. Skills and everything. There's the normal things. Is there any more change? Yeah, the Avalon that I will be showing tomorrow as well. Where's this and where's that? So I actually want to finish off my session here today. This is a very small session, but I actually wanted to play a little bit more and show you guys what happens after level 50. But I guess I'll have to do it tomorrow on the second video. It'll be I'll put this as the part 1 and it will be at part 2. And because I can't really keep myself right now, I gotta finish few more tasks and then go to sleep. And tomorrow I have to, like, I get like 3 hours of sleep probably tonight. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Tomorrow, or maybe the next tomorrow and next to tomorrow, we'll be playing this game for much longer time, and I'll be covering all the features that there are. So at level 50 they will get unlocked. So I hope I will see you guys on those videos, and thank you for watching. Stay well, stay safe. I'll see you next time. Take care of your health.